Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? I'm really sorry for all the mistakes and dishonesty. Please forgive me. I don't want to hurt you ever again. Well, I feel that this tells us your person is taking ownership, accountability, and responsibility for the things that they did wrong in this relationship with you. They can see and they understand because they have had a massive wake-up call where they created drama, chaos, confusion, where they allowed their fears and their insecurities and everything else to allow them to make bad decisions, where they made mistakes, where they were dishonest with you, where they didn't apologize to you before when they should have because their pride and their ego was getting in the way of them being real and authentic with you. And they do want to apologize to you directly as well. This is why they're saying, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want to hurt you ever again. Because your person is feeling the pain within themselves. The two of you share a very strong empathy and telepathy with each other. And your person, even across the time and space that is between the two of you, because most of you watching this reading today are probably in no contact situations because your person is running or ghosting, as the case may be. They can still feel your energy just like you can feel theirs. And they can feel the heartache and heartbreak that they have brought upon you. And that, combined with their own sadness, misery, heartache, and heartbreak themselves, and this guilt, is this massive teacher for your person at the moment, allowing them to see that they needed to do things differently in the past, but they couldn't because their fears, their insecurities, their doubts, and all of their other stuff that are really a result of their emotional immaturity and lack of being able to be in that space of selflessness and true love and no pride and no ego. Those things have caused your person to create the problems in this relationship and make the mistakes that they did. I am not making excuses for them. Okay, but they are working through these issues, and that is why they are able to say, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I will not hurt you ever again because I want to come back in your direction and I want to apologize to you directly and in person. I'm facing my shadows. Well, guys, that's a good thing. Actually, when we face our shadows, we have to look at ourselves in the mirror. And we have to look at all of that stuff that is within us that cause us to be dishonest, that cause us to have pride, that cause us to have ego, that cause us to be selfish, that create the mistakes in relationships, that cause us to carry and hang on to those old emotional wounds and all of that damage from past relationships or even from childhood, that allow us to continue to dwell on our fears and insecurities, because truly all of those things is what keeps people stuck in a victim mentality. And for many of you, I do feel that perhaps your person has been stuck in a victim mentality. And that is a very big shadow, isn't it? Yes, it is. Your person knows that it is time to get rid of the things that have been holding them back from love and from life. Because these things that your person has been carrying around with them, these shadows, is not only negatively affecting this relationship with you, but other areas of their lives as well. Whether that is preventing them from getting a raise or a promotion or getting the job that they want, perhaps succeeding in some other area of their life that they've wanted to have success with, and they haven't been able to because of all of their, well, fears, insecurities, lack of worthiness, lack of self-confidence. And by addressing these shadows head on and dealing with them, it is allowing them to release them one by one, getting rid of them so that they can come back into the light of your love, the light of the divine, so that they can be the person that they are supposed to be, who has this emotional maturity and stability around them, but also spiritual growth and awareness has been happening for your person as well. I know we have unfinished business to take care of. Well, this connection between you and your person isn't over. And you guys out there, watching this reading today, you probably feel the exact same way. Your person knows that there is more to your story. They know that they need to step up to the plate. They know that they need to come back in your direction. And they know that the ball is in their court. And it's time to pick up that ball and serve it over to you and see if you are going to bounce it back to them, because they want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. They are feeling very sad. They are feeling very lonely. They are feeling very isolated at the moment, though. That is what I'm hearing, because they are taking ownership of all of the things that they have done wrong, all of the mistakes, all of the dishonesty, all of the pride, ego, sabotaging behaviors, all of the ways that they hurt you, all of the chaos and the confusion and the drama and the trauma that they brought into your life. They are owning all of that as well. And it is a heavy weight on them, because they are having to also deal with the guilt of all of it and regretting how much they hurt you, wishing they hadn't, but yet they can't fix that. All they can do is show up and apologize and show you that they're not going to be that same person they were in the past, that shadow person, but the person who is living in the light and wants to continue in the light of this connection with you, so the two of you can start working on this unfinished business that the two of you have to take care of together, because you have a love destiny here that still needs to be fulfilled for this lifetime. I will make things right between us one day, I promise. Well, yes, they will. And this is about your person showing up and apologizing and doing what is necessary. And you know what, guys? This person knows what's necessary. They know that they need to apologize. They know that they need to step up to the plate, but they also need to show up and let you see how they have changed and transformed, because they have been working on getting rid of all of these things that have ever held them back from being this partner that you need them to be. You need them to be loving. You need them to care. You need them to be kind. You need them to be compassionate. You need them to be loving, kind, caring, and compassionate, just like you have always been to them. And this is their plan as they make their way back to you, because they want to show you how they have transformed and changed, and how they are now ready, willing, and able to invest in this relationship and show you that they can be the partner that you need them to be, who will love you the way that you have always hoped and dreamed and wished that they could love you, because you saw that energy within this person when you were spending time with them. You knew that that capability was there within them. And perhaps for some of you, this person did show you that love and that kindness and compassion. But then things happened between the two of you, and they ran and they ghosted and all of these other things that you have had to experience that have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and a lot of heartache. And your person does feel so much regret, guilt, and remorse for making you suffer, for causing you so many tears, for making you cry, for breaking your heart, but also for making you feel confused, and for not validating you, and for not giving you the love and respect that you deserve, because they are aware that this connection between the two of you is something that needs to be continued, because the story between you is not over. But we're going to use some tarot cards now and see what else the collective needs to hear. What does the universe want to share about this person and this connection? Well, this is the Lovers. This is a decision for love. This is about your person showing back up and wanting to have this fresh start with you. The Lovers is a card of reconciliation and reunion, but it is also about your person wanting to take this connection to the place of sacred union, because it is about the union of divine masculine and divine feminine. Now, the Lovers tells us that you could be soulmates, because the Lovers is a union of hearts and a union of souls. Or you could be twin flames, because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means the twins. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take it as it resonates. But I feel what this is also telling us is that your person now has a much greater understanding of this connection, because they have been facing their shadows. They have been kicking those things away one by one that have been holding them back from the light of this love and from this connection. And they know the two of you have a journey together, that there is a love destiny between the two of you, and that is what the Lovers card is about as well. But a decision for love to come back in your direction, and see if you are willing to accept their apology first of all, and then they want to show you that they will do the work to make things right between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Death. The death is all about the transformation that your person is going through. That's definitely about them facing their shadows. This is the phoenix on this card that's rising from the ashes. Your person representing the phoenix, obviously. This mythological bird that rises from the ashes of ruin and destruction to be reborn by the fire of spirit and by the fire of the divine. Because your person has been going through this transformation during the time you've been away from each other. Facing their shadows, looking deep within themselves, addressing those things one by one, as horrible as they may have been, for your person to look deep into their subconscious and address those things that they know that shouldn't be there. Bad habits, perhaps, bad behaviors, toxic and dysfunctional habits and behaviors, low vibrational energies and other things that they brought into this relationship that caused them to hold on to their fears, their insecurities, their doubts, their illusions, and old emotional wounds and baggage and everything else that was keeping them stuck in that victim space. Because when we're a victim, or we have a victim mentality, we don't want to take ownership, or we think that we don't have to take ownership, accountability, or responsibility for the things that we do wrong, right? But that's not really true, is it? That is just another illusion. Well, your person has been going through a major overhaul here with this death card showing up because it is all about spiritual transformation and growth. Major change has been happening within your person. Now, what's interesting is, as I mentioned, the Lovers is about major choice. The death card is about major change. And these major changes as well are going to be happening in this relationship with your person because they themselves have transformed and they have gone through this spiritual awakening that they've desperately needed, that's causing them to face these shadows and get rid of them because your person wants to live in the light. Death is ruled by Scorpio, but also the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. Rebirth of your relationship with your person, especially with it coming next to the Lovers here. But let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What do we need to know? What messages does the collective need to hear? The Knight of Wands. Well, this is someone who's going to come charging in. Your person showing up with determination, showing up with a dedication, showing up with a passion as well to show you that they are ready to make things right. The Knight of Wands moves with speed, and this is going to be the energy of your person coming towards you. But the Knight of Wands also is someone who loves to have new experiences and adventures and someone who likes to travel. And this is what your person is desiring with you. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But you guys watching the reading, you don't have to be any of the signs that I call out for this reading. It is a collective reading, and it's more important that we consider the message in the reading and the cards and everything else and how it relates to all the other cards that are on the table, because that is truly the message that is coming in from the universe for the collective today. The Knight of Wands is about your person showing up with communication, coming back in your direction because they're going to be determined, they're going to be dedicated, they are not going to give up, and they are going to come at you with a rush of energy out of the blue, probably when you least expect it, but you may not be expecting it anyway at this point, because I feel for some of you, it has been quite some time since you've heard from this person, but yet they have been going through this transformation and change. And you know, guys, if someone has a lot of work to do in facing their shadows and doing a lot of shadow work, it will take them some time to work through those things. If they have been dragging around stuff from when they were 6 years old or 10 years old or 19 years old or whatever, that they haven't healed, released, and let go of, and that has been part of their psyche and part of their subconscious for a very long time, it is going to take some time for them to work through it. But these two cards, the Lovers and the Death card, shows us that they are working through it. And now they are getting ready to come back in your direction with the energy of that Knight of Wands. And that is regardless of your person's sign. It is the energy of the reading. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What else is coming through? What does the collective need to hear? The Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords is all about healing. And I do feel that as well for most of you, it is about this disconnect that is between you and your person right now, because the Four of Swords is about someone who is in this place of retreat, someone who is looking within themselves, doing a lot of self-reflection. This is about your person doing that shadow work and addressing it once and for all and being able to heal those things. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. It tells us that your person is working within themselves, doing a lot of deep soul searching, doing a lot of inner reflection to attain this transformation and change that comes with that Death card so that they can rise again, just like that phoenix, from the ashes of the ruin that they brought into this relationship or that they created in this relationship as they were making their exit from it. But I feel as well, your person has had this major wake-up call with this Death card being here that is being brought upon them by the growth and transformation that is happening within them. And that is why they want to show up and make things right between you, because they know that there is more to your story. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the Magician. The Magician tells us your person is going to be able to make it happen. It tells us that they have what they need within them to manifest these changes, to show up and apologize, to find the right words to explain themselves, because your person is working to attain those things now. Looking within, it is giving them major clues. They are getting signs and synchronicities from the universe as well. They are listening to the divine guidance that is around them, and they are hoping that you are going to be open enough and loving enough to allow them to show up and explain themselves, because they know they have a lot of explaining to do. They know they need to apologize, but this Magician card also tells us your person is going to find the right words that they need to say to you to present this apology to you. Also, the courage and determination and the strength and the confidence to make that happen, very much supporting that Knight of Wands energy. We also have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is about supporting this, facing the shadows as well, especially with that Four of Swords being there, because the Hermit is about your person working on the inner planes. But as well, I feel today the Hermit is telling us that your person does not want to be alone anymore. They are tired of being in this place of self-imposed isolation. They are tired of being shut down and shut away from you. They are tired of running. They are tired of ghosting. And it is time to come back out now into the light and get this relationship moving again. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. We also have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about your person getting rid of their baggage. I'm going to take the last card as well, which is the King of Wands. The Eight of Cups is about your person getting rid of their baggage. Now, the Eight of Cups is about someone who has abandoned and walked away, and that is the situation for many of you watching this reading today. But the Eight of Cups is also about your person being able to heal those things that are within them that are broken, that they've needed to work on, that you have helped them see and realize. And they have done that through the light and through the power of your love, that you have reflected back to these things within your person, all of these shadows that they've needed to heal. This Eight of Cups is them doing that. They are kicking away those pieces of baggage, that luggage, that junk, those issues, those fears, and all the other illusions and everything else that they've needed to get rid of. They're getting rid of them one by one with this Eight of Cups showing up. But it's also about your person wanting to return to the light of this love that is here between the two of you. We also have the King of Wands on the bottom. King of Wands is all about your person making it happen, getting it done, finding that courage, determination, that strength, that power within themselves with a determination that you have not seen coming from your person ever before, actually, is what that says. Because the King of Wands does not fail. The King of Wands is successful. The King of Wands energy is someone who is going to do what it takes to make things right between the two of you, by showing up for you, by being there for you, by rebuilding your trust and your respect in them, because they know that that's not something that they should just expect to happen just because they show up and talk. This is about them having a plan and putting that plan in place to win you back. But the energy of the King of Wands is someone who's going to do it, because the King of Wands takes action and follows through. like the Knight. The King of Wands is a fire sign. So again, that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But the King of Wands does not fail. They have a plan and they do not fall back on that plan. And they will come at you with a rush of energy because the King of Wands energy is all about fire. All about the energy of fire, and fire moves very quickly. So I do feel that as your person comes out of addressing their shadows and comes out of all the other things that they've been doing in this place of transition and transformation and growth and awakening, they're going to be coming at you with a rush of energy because your person wants this opportunity to start over. They want this opportunity to apologize and make amends and see if you're willing to give them this other chance to get it right this time. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Well, this card comes with number 18, if anyone resonates with number 18, although that is 1 and 8. 1 plus 8 does equal 9, which represents the end of a cycle, but that could be January 8th or August 1st. Or any other way you guys may be able to validate this number sequence for you. Your person is ready to embrace their emotions. They were not ready to embrace the feelings and the love and the emotions that they felt for you when you were spending time together before. Perhaps they did in the beginning, and then it became too overwhelming for them. Or perhaps they did at some point, and then they became fearful and they became afraid and they wanted to stay stuck in that victim mentality. So they created the conflict, the chaos that was so damaging and so hurtful to you, and they know this, and this is what they want to make amends for. But your person is going to embrace the love that they feel for you because they want to share the love that they feel for you with you instead of running from it, instead of denying it, instead of ghosting it, instead of pretending it's not there, instead of discounting it. Your person is not going to resist it anymore. This is about them allowing their feelings to come to the surface and accepting those feelings. And that is what is happening for them as they come back to you because they want to share their love with you. And that is what the Lovers card is all about. It is about the love that is here between you and this person. Focus on love. This card comes with number 24. If anyone resonates with 24, although that could be February 4th or April 2nd. We have a beautiful dragon on this picture. I love dragons. Does anyone out there resonate with dragons? I think dragons are fabulous, especially the fire-breathing ones. Not because they're just so cool. I think dragons are so cool. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Well, I feel that this is about your person focusing on love and focusing on you as they make their way back to you. This is about your person being able to open their heart, embrace their emotions, and allow their feelings and their love for you to come pouring out of them. Because that King of Wands energy is all about fire. A lot of energy coming towards you. Their emotions, their feelings kind of erupting out of them, for lack of a better use of words. Kind of like a volcano in a way. Kind of like coming out of them like the fire that would come out of a fire-breathing dragon, because the King of Wands belongs to the element of fire. King of Wands is fire of fire. That is as hot and fiery and as passionate as it gets. And as your person returns, you will see a lot of energy, a lot of action. This is someone who's going to pursue you. This is someone who's going to put forth the effort and the energy necessary to show you that they care about you, that they desire you, and that they want you. This is someone who is going to do what is necessary to regain your trust and your respect and your love if they have to. This is someone who's not going to give up because they want to make all of this up for you for how they acted in the past. And they're not going to create these same kind of problems, this same kind of hurt, damage, and brokenness ever again. Depth, awareness, importance, and value. Well, I feel your person is definitely aware at the moment that you are an important person in their life. And they wish that they had valued you more, and they wish that they had showed you how very special you were to them before. But they couldn't, and they didn't, because they didn't have that emotional maturity within themselves to express this to you. They were still in the place of their pride and their ego and their insecurities and everything else. And perhaps even being in that victim mode mentality, but your person has been going through this massive transformation and addressing their shadows. They've gained greater awareness of themselves and who they are, and this is what is going to allow them to come back in your direction, to see if you are willing to take them back, to see if you are willing to give them an opportunity to make things right for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Well, I feel your person wants to see if you will give them another chance or give them the opportunity to have another chance. Now, I realize that says second chance, and I do feel for some of you watching the reading, it has probably been more than one chance that your person has had with you already. And I feel that that is something that they are definitely aware of as well. And they want this to be the last chance because they've gotten their act together. They're addressing their shadows. They're facing their shadows. They're doing that work to get rid of all of those boogie things that kept them stuck, that kept them from being the partner that you need them to be, by addressing their fears, by addressing their insecurities and their other issues and everything else that caused them to act and behave in ways that hurt you, that dishonored you, that dishonored this relationship as well. And this is why they want to make it up to you, because they've had a major wake-up call. They don't like their life without you, just like you don't like your life without them. But this is about them wanting to make amends and see if you're willing to take them back, because they also want to apologize. Do you feel that your person is going to extend to you a very beautiful apology? And whether or not you choose to accept that apology really will probably depend on what they say, right? And how they say it, and then what comes after that. But I feel that your person is going to have a very heartfelt and sincere apology. Because remember, this is about your person also doing what is necessary, doing what it takes to make amends and show you that they're going to be different moving forward, wanting to make it up to you, wanting to do the right things. So your person is going to show up with this apology and be honest and real and authentic with you and explain everything to you. So you will finally have your own clarity, your own understanding of what happened and why it happened the way it did between you and your person, because they want to make peace with you. I do feel there is this peace offering coming from your person, an extension of a peace offering, extending the olive branch, wanting to restore balance and harmony into this relationship. And there needs to be balance and harmony in this connection for it to move forward. And that as well is what the Lovers is about. Balance, harmony, tranquility in this connection, because the Lovers does come with number 6, which is a number of balance. But your person as well is going to be so much more balanced and harmonious and feeling tranquil within themselves, especially as they make their way towards you, because your person feels the most tranquil and at peace when you are in each other's lives. I do feel that your person has been going through a difficult time because they've been having to feel the regret, the remorse, and the guilt for everything that they have brought that damaged this relationship with you. And they are feeling all of that at the moment. They are having to face their shadows. They are having to address those things within them that they have not wanted to look at for a very long time, which is quite frankly why they avoided doing it. But you have been that light in the darkness. You shined the light where it needed to shine so your person could see those things within them that they needed to get rid of, so that they could live their best life, so that they could be real and authentic, and so that they could have the life that they desire and the love that they desire, which is you. Your person wants to come back and see if you are willing to forgive them. They want to make amends, and they want to make all of this up to you because they are hoping that you are going to give them an opportunity at another chance for love. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.